Here is another sad story. These stories never cease to amaze me. Am I the a-hole for promising my girlfriend that I would help her with her loan, but now I'm backing out because she cheated on me? Really? You mean to tell me you are getting financial help and you decide to betray the person that helps you? I, 23 male, have been together with my girlfriend. She's 24 for almost 4 years. She was my first girlfriend and I loved her deeply. If this is your first girlfriend, you will heal. To be honest, I still love her somewhat as we were school friends. My girlfriend in early 2024 said that she wanted to apply for her master's degree and she asked if I could help her. I instantly agreed because back then I thought she would become my wife and I should support her. You didn't really have to do that, but most of the time when people are in loving relationships as a thought, they want to support their partner in all their endeavors. So I asked my father if he could help fund my girlfriend's education. My father is quite successful and he agreed, but he said he wouldn't give her the money directly. Instead, she should take a loan and he would cover 60 to 70% of monthly payments. Smart man. Dad is smart. My girlfriend's family and my family agreed. But 3 months ago, my girlfriend cheated on me. She came to me and said that she had made a huge mistake. She got drunk at a party and kissed another man, and they engaged in sexual activities in my car. I was devastated. Wow, how could you betray the person that's going to help you financially to help you further your education? Some people are just fucking stupid, just literally stupid. I loved her so much and I forgave her, or I pretended to, I don't know. I was depressed since then, but hid it from her and everyone. She apologized to me and said she messed up. Boy, did you. Wanted to come clean and didn't want to hide it from me. I told her that I forgave her and she and her family took the loan. Call me petty or vengeful, but I was so hurt. I didn't feel good about my partner sleeping around and expecting me to forgive her while seeking financial help from me just because my father is rich. So a few days ago, I told her that I was breaking up with her and she wouldn't get any more financial help from us. She freaked out and asked why I was acting like this, saying she thought I had forgiven her, but I just left. I told my father everything, and he didn't even comfort me. I don't think he should have. He just told me that I had learned a lesson, and this is why he asked them to take a loan instead of just giving them the money. Kudos to your father. You're lucky to have a man in your life to help you weather the storms, because a lot of us men didn't have fathers in their life at the time that they needed them. So kudos to your father. I was kind of upset. Well, you'll get over it. As you get older, you'll learn why your father did what he did. But now she and her family are saying if I was going to leave her, I should have left immediately. They said I shouldn't have been petty and vengeful to the point of ruining her life just because she cheated and they threatened to sue us. I think her parents had a problem with him changing his mind. There's nothing wrong with changing her mind, but in this case, I think he did the right thing. She betrayed him and now he backed out. Good for him. When I told my father, he said if they want to go to court, they can, but they'll just ruin their finances even more. Yeah, he's right. Let them waste their money on their loan and court fees. They don't have any proof as it was just a verbal agreement. Now, I'm going to stop there for a second. In some cases, verbal agreements are almost just as good as written agreements. Now, I realize that no matter how rude my father is to me, he always cared for me and thought of me. He helped my partner, but even planned in case I got betrayed, and he loves me. Yeah, and he also taught you a lesson. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of men don't have the luxury to have their fathers in their lives at the time that is most crucial. But I kind of feel bad for my girlfriend, who is now my ex, and I feel like I went too far in anger. No, I don't think you did. I think you did exactly what you're supposed to do. You don't want to be married to a woman who shows you early on that she can't be trustworthy. Lesson learned. Again, here's another sad story. Am I the a-hole for divorcing my wife after she cheated after her parents died? About a month ago, my wife's parents both died in a car crash. Oh, that's sad. She has been an emotional mess. We live in her hometown, so we have been seeing her family and friends often. I've been supportive any way I can. I've taken care of all house chores, and I've been there for her every day. Here's where things get messy. She has an ex. This can't be good. Let's call him Luke. Luke is not just her ex. Luke is still friends with her and their first love. Why do people do that? It seems like sometimes in these relationships, they're on roller coasters going backwards. Don't go backwards. They were high school sweethearts, and Luke was almost like another child to her parents. The death of her parents affected Luke a lot too. Honestly, I didn't initially like the fact that they were friends, but I trust my wife and moved on from that feeling. A few days ago, my wife said she was going to go out with her family. I told her I could go with her, but she insisted on going alone. When that happens, when your significant other doesn't want you to tag along, that might be a red flag, especially when there's another male counterpart in the picture. She didn't come back until the next morning. That's another red flag. You have a significant other at home and you stay out all night? That's disrespectful. I tried to call her and call her family members, but no one knew where she was. When she did come back, she was a mess. I asked her where she was all night. She told me she messed up so much. I tried to calm her down and told her to just tell me what happened and that it's okay. She can talk to me. She said she slept with Luke. That's why she went alone and she didn't go with her family. I didn't react much. I told her I needed some time to think. She has apologized so many times now. I did eventually ask her what happened. She said she met up with Luke and they were both messes. They reminisced about her parents, which led them remembering their relationship. They were both drinking and it just happened. I don't think it just happened. I think there was some planning to it because remember, she said she was going to go hang out with her family, but in all actuality, she was going to hang out with Luke. I'm so conflicted right now. My wife is probably going through the worst time in her life, but I don't think I want to be with her now. I'm furious at her. Update: these past few months have been a very turbulent time for me. I forgot I posted this. I do thank you all for your support. We are getting divorced. Shortly after my post, I moved out of our place. My wife has messaged and called, saying she's sorry for sleeping with Luke and promising she would never see him again and she would never do this again. Part of me does believe she's being honest, but it doesn't matter. I look at her and all I feel is pain in my chest. Yeah, sometimes even when you love someone so deeply, but when they betray you, they just can't get over it. Even if I were to forgive her, every time I see her face, I just want to yell at her. I had to hold myself back from calling her a fucking whore and telling her I knew her relationship with Luke was going to be an issue. Well, most of the time, when a woman has so many male friends and they are in a relationship, 80% of the time it's going to be a problem. Still, I haven't done that. I figure staying calm and classy is the best way for the divorce to go my way. We're still going through all the proceedings. She's been dragging this on. I don't know. I can't really say I'm happy or at peace, but I'm moving forward or at least trying to. Honestly, not much to say. A lot of people will always say try marriage counseling or try to reconcile, but when you're not the one who's doing the betraying, why do you need counseling? And why should you be obligated to reconcile? You shouldn't have to. When someone betrays you, that should be it.